Every dark-sided person, get out of my house. If you believe in Jesus, you can stay here. Don't stay in my house if you're dark-sided. She believed in God. She's not a Christian!
Who else was gonna love me? Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
Because hello, it's Taurus Tarot in the house, baby. How you doing? And I'm reading today for all the signs, baby. Comment of the day is, that'd be really epic. Excellent. Thank you, Jose, for saying that. Millions will shout your name. You're a celebrity. I hope so. I'm a celebrity in my neighborhood, apparently, because my neighbor said, okay, we saw your cyber truck. And then she said, Then she said, the neighborhood boy saw it too, and you're his hero now. I'm like, wow. She said, do you love it? I said, I absolutely do. So, okay. Let's go to Aries. Give me 1 second. I forgot the cards. 1 second. All right. Okay. I'm back to my normal black, but I have other shirts to wear. Okay, here we go. All right, let's do this. So, okay. What is the inner thoughts and feelings of this person toward Aries? The person on Aries' mind. How does this person feel about Aries? Yeah, last night I got higher than the sky. Yes, angels. Yes, absolutely. What is this person's feelings of Aries? Star card. Keeping faith. Tower. What the hell happened? Did y'all have some type of fallout or a tragic something? Wow, they don't want the drama anymore. They just can't. They're like really suffering. Like this fell apart between you two. Could be a Scorpio and Aquarius. Could be any sign. What a tower card. Whoa. Lovers reverse. So you two had a knockdown, drag out. Not literally, like y'all had a fallout. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Okay. So just know whatever happened between you two, it has this person kind of, I'm going to say despair. Despair. I don't normally say that, but the tower, star card, let's see. How would they know who this person is? Even though it's channeling the person on your mind, but how they know who it is? Four of Swords. Maybe you're not speaking. This is my card of no speaking or a break. Maybe you two on a break or no speaking or very little speaking. 10 of Pentacles. and Eight of Cups reverse. Like some of you also, it could be somebody that is stuck to something else. If it's not that, I don't feel like this is somebody who's broke or anything. I feel like it's somebody that maybe they make a little money. It's very specific. So if you're doing a bum, that may not be the one. They could be very focused on their work right now, or like they're taking a break from this. You also feel them pulling on your energy. You feel them pulling on your energy. Well, then ain't you, Black Velvet? Sit down. Sit down. I don't believe you. Sit down. All right? I got that from Judge Judy when she says, I don't believe you. Sit down. All right, I don't believe you. Sit down. What is this person's future actions? I'll put it this way. This person is in shambles or despair over an ending or fallout or blowout y'all two had. Tower card, all right? Well, thank you. Appreciate it. What is this whore's future actions toward Aries? They will hold back, but there's still a part of them that feels like a bit of possessive over you or like you're theirs. Look, they ain't speaking, but just know, I think they want to speak, but they're going to like hold back from doing that. I didn't mean to pull that card. Look at this. Some of you, it's a small portion of you out there where they're stuck to something else. Or if it's not that, they're stuck on you, but it's like they're trying their best to not be stuck on you. All right? How else does this person feel about Aries? Queen of Wands, they're very attracted to you. I think they're fickle. I think sometimes they think they're not into you, then they're passionate about you. They may have shown you fickle behavior before, or very hot and cold behavior. Like sometimes you may have felt like, okay, are you interested? And other times you're like, okay, I think you are. Like it was very, so I'm saying. This could be somebody that you know that is stuck on other things or other people. If not, they're just, they're stuck on you, but they're like, they're not doing much. And you may even feel like they want to do more, but they're not doing it at the same time. All right? What's the outcome for these two? Thank you. I don't feel like it's over, personally. Wow. Some of you, the communication will struggle. It'll be very little. Some of you, none at all, but it'll struggle. Some of you will try to put your career and money as main priority and not this person, all right? It's a very specific story. Just know whatever happened, they're like all been out of shape over it, whatever fallout, blowout, whatever it was, tower card. They're apparently upset. All right. I may not make this a long drawn out read. I may make it kind of brief. I'd love to have a little bit of a break. I've been doing reads back to back. And last night I got drunk and high and accidentally deleted an all sign read. Thinking I was deleting the drunk live. I deleted the actual live instead. I felt like an idiot when I woke up. That indica marijuana was off the chisane. Hey Shari, stop spamming. Stop spamming. Let's go to Taurus now. I must confess, I still believe. Some of you, this person, like, when they're not with you, they lose their mind. I don't know what you want me to say. Honesty, London, come on now. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Just let it not be that. Let it not, well, me and Me and the guy from Kid and Play are the same race. We're both black and white. He's way skinnier, but okay, here we go. He's a mulatto like me. I'm a mulatto whore. All right, get over it. Not you, but just saying in general. All right. So what is coming up for how does the person on Taurus's mind feel about them right now? Didn't really want to be here. Okay, here we go. All right. How does this person feel about Taurus right now? Lovers reverse, which is apparently this is going to be a theme that they can already tell. That came out for Aries too. Fool card, Judgment. They're ready for another chance despite you two's disconnect. Why the lovers reversed? So they're ready to jump into this and have another chance with you. All right. So apparently they feel like it's a risk to, like they want to avoid. Oh, they're conflicted. They want to avoid. It's like they want to avoid the disaster that you two, but also at the same time, they're ready for another leap with you. Like they're ready for another chance. Why the Fool card? Tower reverse. Look, see, we got repetitive themes today. Your person's conflicted. They don't know whether to move on or to give this another chance. Like they'd like to get the fuck out of this situation, but they have a draw to you. And you two have already had some type of disconnect with the lovers reversed. Why is Judgment here? Somebody to Aries or a Gemini. Wow, they see a second chance with you as a burden. Or they see okay, that's what? Okay. Despite everything in this person's being telling them that they should just move on, they have this urge to have another chance with you. Like they can't get rid of this urge to have another chance. One second, who's calling? Who is this calling me? Oh. One second. Didn't really want to be here. I went to Friday the 13th birthplace in over a month ago. All right. Your person is burdened by even the thought of having another chance, but they want another chance. So they're fighting any urge they have to repeat this, to get back out. Right, Rachel? What is this person's future actions toward Taurus? You know what's so funny? They see having a second chance with you as a risk because whatever happened before, it kind of hurt. And they're like, okay, I don't know if I want to do this again, but they do. What's their future actions? I told you. It's repeating themes today. Their future actions is not walking away from you, or this could be coming back to you. This person cannot shake you. You're like a bad habit they can't shake. You're like crack to them. They're climbing in your windows. They snatching your people up. Trying to, and so y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husbands, cause they're raping everybody out here. You don't have to call and confess. We looking for you. We gon' find you. We gon' find you so you can run and tell that, run and tell that, run and tell that. Homeboy, home. Okay, I don't know why I got that. They climbing in your windows. They snatching your people up. Some of this person thought about driving by your house or stalking you. All right. I don't know why I got that. The way I took the first line. They climbing in your windows. So I feel like this person like either stalks you or they've thought about like driving by your house, even if they're not local, like they may be doing like looking you up. All right. don't worry, you're not going to be, somebody's going to be climbing through your windows. The way I take that as somebody's stalking you. I think it is somebody's stalking you. Okay, here we go. What else is this person's future actions? Okay, this person definitely wants to offer you a relationship. Look at this. Look at this. The future actions is coming back or sticking with you. 10 of Cups, offering a relationship. All right. Some of they've had thoughts of you two living together or being together or staying in the same location or something like that. I don't know what that was. I'm not connecting to your read. What is the outcome between these two? I'm telling you, it's not done. Slow movement, but I get you not being done with it. It feels like something that moves slow between you two, but they're going to do something that maybe you don't expect. All right, is what I feel. No, that's a song that from my favorite part of that song when she goes, "You left your t-shirts and your fingerprints and all. You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real. You are really, 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 really so dumb." And I love when she goes, "I was attacked by some idiot in the project. So dumb." It's called the Huntsville. All you got to look up is Huntsville, RAPIST. And the news clip should pop up. It was like a big thing. Y'all are so uncultured. What is going on? How do y'all not know that song? All right. I was attacked by some idiot in the projects. Let's go to Gemini now. Because the way I take that for me to get that is that this person may be stalking you. That's how I take that. All right. The man got away, leaving behind evidence. I was attacked by some idiot in the projects. Okay, here we go. And another clip I love that I go back and watch all the time is, Latarian, why'd you do it? Because my friend, he smoked the cigarettes. What did he say? I wanted to do hood rat things with my friends. My friend, he smokes the cigarettes. I love that clip. I still go back to the Latarian. I think his name is Latarian. I forgot. The news people said, well, why did you do this, Latarian? He literally stole his grandma's car and crashed it with his friend. He said, I wanted to do hood rat things with my friends. You know, my friend who smoked the cigarettes about died when I saw that for the first time. Okay, here we go. Let's go to Gemini. I wanted to do hood rat things with my friends. Okay, here we go. My friend, he smokes the cigarettes. Okay, here we go. Let's go to Gemini now. All right, Gemini, how does the person on your mind feel about you? Wow, we ain't get no viewership on this shit. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. All right. Did y'all get notified, by the way? Watch out for somebody with STDs, all right? Okay. Gemini, how does this person feel about you right now at this moment? The person on your mind. So think about the person on your mind and we'll see if we can channel their energy. How does this person feel about Gemini right now at this moment? Repetitive theme. This is the third time it's come out. Lovers reverse. You saw me shuffling. You saw me shuffling the cards. It is really repeating. Y'all, look, the Fool again. Y'all saw me shuffle them damn cards. And it's come out the same position, reversed 3 times in a row. Some of you, a Gemini or an Aries, could be of significance. If not, let's see. Why is the Lovers reversed? So this is somebody that you feel disconnected from. Why the Lovers reversed? Hierophant reversed. Somebody wasn't committing. Somebody has commitment issues. Somebody has commitment issues. Gemini. What is this person's future actions toward Gemini? Hangman, nothing. I think they're waiting on you to do something, but it's like this person may have, how do they act toward you in the past? How did this person act toward Gemini in the past? Chariot and King of Swords. You know, at some point it felt like this was going to move forward. Like they may have been very conversative or communicative to some degree. Some of you felt like there was forward movement with them at some point. Like you felt a sense of forward movement. Maybe not now because it's the Lovers reverse. So at some point you did get a little bit more movement from them, whether it's communication or they were doing things. Why is Hangman this person's future actions? World reverse. They feel a sense of unfinished business, but I don't get them bringing you any closure. They're just going to sit there in your energy and just linger. Why is this situation not working out? Why did it not work out? Why isn't it working out? Why? I might do another topic. It's too one-sided. Some of you may have felt like you were given too much to this and you got very little back. There was no equal give and take between you bitches. There was no equal give and take. There was no sense of equal give and take between you two. No sense of equal give and take. One second. So apparently you were dealing with somebody where either there was breadcrumbing going on or there was no equal give and take. I feel like you may have felt like you were doing a whole lot. What was your actions toward them in the past? Four of Cups reversed. You decided to give up on this. You decided, you know what? I'm just going to cut my losses with this one, didn't you? Yes. So you decided to cut your losses. You did feel like this was the one that was going to get away or got away, but you had no choice but to just like kind of call it a loss, correct? Yes. For some of you, they wouldn't let you get away, or maybe that's predicting at some point they don't want you to get away. They're not going to let it happen. But I think for some of you, it's almost like they only wanted to really come through when you were almost out of the situation or when you disengaged, correct? Yes. So you decided to cut your losses with this one in the past. You made a final decision like, okay, I'll call it a loss. You kind of threw your hands up, baby, you gave up. 'Cause I can't believe how you said to me with your Johnny Walker eyes. Had to get that out, sorry. He's gonna get you, and after he's through. You threw your hands up, didn't you? Yes, you did. You threw your hands up. Baby, you gave up. I don't know why that's popping in my head. Sorry, eardrum. But I see you have a good one. Thank you, Gata. I literally keep getting playing in my head. You threw your hands up. You threw your hands up, didn't you? Baby, you gave up. Now they're sitting here almost on hold, but not doing anything. It makes me think they're either one, watching you, or two, they linger on it, but they don't plan to do nothing about it. Some they do both of those, watch you and linger on it. Some of you that actually don't know if they like men or women, I just got that in my head. That may be why you felt stagnancy, or they have a bisexuality for a small, tiny portion. That is not for everybody. Please don't take that for face value, or don't take that like as literal, all right? Only if you ever have suspicions, I would say take that message, all right? Otherwise, leave it for the next person. All right. God, I'm so upset with how the viewership was on this. Oh, it sucks. I thought y'all liked the current feelings reads. All right, how does this person feel about Gemini? They're trying to move on. They actually purposely keep silence from you. I think they're playing a game, folks. I think they're playing a game. It's like, I feel like this sense of, well, I ain't coming forward. I'm not going to be the one looking pathetic. I'll give them silent treatment and see what they do. Thanks, Nakia. Thank you so much. Some of you don't really trust them anyways, is what I feel. Or you may wonder whose bed their boots have been under, or you just don't know if you can trust the person. What's the outcome? 3 of Swords. I see you having to let this go. I need to do a reading for just new people only. Thanks, Mermaid, for that 5. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think they're going to give you silent treatment, move, trying to act distant and silent purposely. But I think there's that sense of them also like waiting to see what you do, but also get them like wanting to do something but not doing it. Why do they choose not to do anything if they're lingering like that? But one thing is they think they'll waste their time again. So there's a little bit of a blamey energy, like, oh, I don't want to waste my time or invest my time in something that's a waste. Yeah, they don't want to put the effort in because they feel like it's a waste. All right. Hopefully that's not a triangle with that 3 of Swords there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm getting a lot of compliments about my looks. Thank you. I don't know why, but thank you. Oh my God, this is not a successful read. Only 1369 yards. So upsetting. Am I a has-been? Well, I'd rather be a has-been than I never was. So I guess I'll be all right. There we go. How does this person feel about Cancer? Thanks for 20, Nakia Dorston. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. How does this person feel about Cancer, the one on Cancer's mind? Well, they're watching you. That's one thing. Pissed. Feels like you got away. So we have somebody that thinks you're getting away because of the lack of communication or the very little. They think either the fact you're very little speaking to them or not at all speaking to them has them thinking you're getting away. But what's so funny is they think you're somebody that's getting away, but also pissed. Why is this whore pissed? I think it's either something you've told them or messaged them or not a lack of messaging them. Some of it's either or. I feel like it's either it's something you last said to them that's got them pissed or it's your lack of saying something to them that's got them pissed. Like it pisses them off the thought of you getting away. Right. That's what it's saying. Sorry I had to yell that out. Bye. See you. Have a good one. Bye. See you. Bye. What is this bitch's future actions toward? Queen of Wands. They're going to do something toward you. Like that person is going to like come toward you in some way. Yeah. Somebody's going to offer you love. You know, one way you can know who this is, they have very prominent masculine and feminine tendencies. If they're a male, like they have like you, one thing that you observe is sometimes they do masculine things and then there's a feminine twist to them, or even if they're a female, they have a masculine twist. I don't know if that's going to make sense to any of you. Some of you may even question their sexuality at one point. I don't know if that makes any sense. Why is that coming out? Because they got two opposite people as actions in the future. All right. So I don't know if that ever makes sense with you or if that will. Thanks for the 3, Nokia. I'm not Nakia. Thank you so much. I think at some point they're going to come toward you in a more emotional way. I get them pursuing you and actually either 1, offering you emotions or 2, being more upfront emotionally. All right. So I'm going to predict even a love offer for some of you from this individual. I also get a little bit of stalking coming from them with the Page of Swords reversed. But I also get a little bit of bitterness. So they could be, you know what I was getting kind of? There's things they blame you for, but then they also know they're part of the blame too. All right. So there's a little bit of accountability this person takes, whether you want to believe that or not. Why the 4 of Cups reversed? So either they feel like you're getting away if you're dealing with them still, or that you got away. All right. Why the 4 of Cups reversed? Yeah, they feel like you've dropped the situation or you're done. Well, thank you, Gigi. What were this person's actions toward you in the past? Knight of Swords and Devil. So some of you at this person at one point before this read, they were coming toward you very toxic and obsessive. Some of you felt like this person was obsessed with you. I might get off of here. I don't think this is going to be a hit. I don't do low performance videos. Let's see. Or you thought it's deleted after I'm done. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right. What was your actions toward them in the past? 10 of Pentacles. Damn. So you were ready for this. You were offering commitment with this person. You were bringing commitment, whether you literally offered it to them or you came toward them as somebody that wants commitment. All right. And all you got back in return, you're okay. Was them acting toxic, some sort of fickle. I'm going to say something for a small portion of you. Some of you at one point, you may have just saw the physical part of this, like you were very into the physical part, but then they slowly caught on to you. Or I don't know if that makes any sense. Some of you may have seen this at one point, like something that was just sexual, or you may have focused on the physical a lot, and then slowly but surely, you wanted a commitment over time. If that makes any sense, or what? I don't know if that makes any sense. The Knight of Wands is sexual. I don't think I connected to your read. And let me tell you this person was very obsessed with you in the past. I think they're still obsessed, hence why they're watching, stalking. I don't know if you're dealing with this person or not still. What I do know is they either feel like you're getting away or got away, whether it's in the present or past. Or future tense. I'm not sure. They gave me two straws, like two reusable straws. That ain't really typically my style, but she said, "You want one of those reusable straws?" I said, "Sure." All right, what's the outcome for these two? I do feel like there's going to be a love offer that comes through from them, or more emotion that comes through from them. There's a lot of people in this read. Is there more than one person in this? Or do they have options? Or do you? Do you both? Thanks for the 20 offline presents. Thank you so much. Why is the outcome the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles reversed? Why am I getting a commitment, or some of you it's a higher level of commitment with this person or something like that, but it just feels like it's just dragging on. Very strange read, Cancer. Very strange read. Thank you. Thank you. So take that as you will. So some of you have more options coming in. Could be that. From Cleveland. I've been there. From Cleveland, Ohio. I was there actually recently. Thank you for the 20 offline presents. Thanks, Nakia Dorston. Thanks, Nakia Dorston again. Let's go to Leo now. Alice. Let's see where we go. All right, here we go. Alice. All right. Look at that. It's come out again. Folks, what is going on? I'm shuffling the hell out of these cards. Who is the person on Leo's mind and what's their feelings for Leo? What is this person's feelings for Leo right now at this moment? Three of Swords. Oh, apparently there's either separation or heartbreak. What is going on with today's reads? It's hurt shit. They're just like avoiding this right now. They're hurt over this. They're hurt over this. They think that they wasted their time. They're hurt. Leo, they're hurt. They're upset. Why the Three of Swords? I might get off of here, y'all. And just do this another time. This is not a hit. I don't like that. I don't like doing reads that are this low in numbers. And I guess this is just one that they don't want to watch. But if it was the good stuff or what you need to know right now, it'd be full of people. Why the Three of Swords? I feel like I'm wasting my energy. All right, here we go. I am wasting my energy on this one. Why the Three of Swords? They can't stop thinking of you. They're hurt. They feel separate. That's the heartbreak card. You know what that means. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure out what the Three of Swords means. What about the Seven of Swords? Okay, why are they so upset? They are really upset over this. For you, for the small portion where you're dealing with somebody new, they're upset over something else. How can they let you in if they're upset over somebody else or something else? All right? Leo, your person's in shambles. You know what the overall thing today is? People in shambles over y'all. What is this? Why is that having a theme today? They are so upset. What was your actions toward them in the past? Did you leave them or did you stop dealing with it? Did you just let this connection just go to the wayside? What'd you do? Did you break it off or did you just like do things that where you just stopped taking action toward the slut? What were their actions toward you in the past? Ooh, they were rejecting you. Oh, so they rejected. Oh. They were breadcrumbing too. So they're sitting there upset. So they created a storm and now they're mad they've got to sit in the rain of that storm, right? Correct? Yes! Crosswatchers, don't talk to me anytime, but don't talk to me. Well, I did. There is no telling me what you did at Tyler's Tarot. No telling me what you did. So any advancement you made toward them prior to this read was met with aloofness, rejection, whether it was a literal verbal rejection or their actions rejected you. You got breadcrumb, didn't you? Yes, you did. Don't you love how I answer the question for you? I ask it and answer it for you. Their actions toward you was rejecting the situation. Like, how are you gonna sit here and reject the situation? And it's like it's that saying from Adele in her song where she goes, "I created this storm. It's only fair I have to sit in its rain." So they created the storm, and now they got to sit in the rain of the storm they created. It's like that saying, they made their bed, so lie in it. So wait, let me get this straight. So their actions was that of rejecting you. Somebody could have already been committed. If not, they were just committing to their independence more than they were committing to you. Whatever the case, I don't know which one it is. And now they're sitting here upset, all bent out of shape. Feels a sense of separation. Feels like they wasted their time. Why the Seven of Pentacles reversed? Now they're avoiding you. I just got in my head, they try to find reasons as to why they got one over on you. Even though, so they're so bitter, they're going, well, at least I got to do this toward them and to make it feel better, make the stinging pain go away. Well, at least I got to do that. Remember when I did that to them? Why the Seven of Pentacles reversed? And then they go, I wasted my time. All Leo was a bunch of drama back and forth. So they see you as some big drama source. I'm starting to think this is somebody that throws rocks and hides their hands. Am I saying you were innocent? No, I'm not. Nobody's truly innocent in any situation. There's always two sides to a story, and somewhere in between is what? The truth, right? But I think there's a little bit of it's almost like some of you, it makes them feel better to find stuff you were doing. It kind of like softens the blow. Because I keep getting this energy of them blaming you. Yet at the same time, knowing that they have regrets themselves of things they've done is a woo. What is this person's future actions toward Leo? They may apologize or reconcile with you. I get a reconciliation. Some of them are up in the air whether they're going to like work this out or just throw their swords down. I don't know. What's the outcome for this? Well, thank you, Stacey Martin. Some of this is going to stay on the outs, or if you try it again, it may fall apart again. Some of this is just going to stay on the outs. Five of Pentacles is the outs. Kind of feeling like it's just not coming together. So it may stay like the way it is, but I do get them lingering there. I think that's overall thing today as well, is lingering. Thank you, Basley. Let's go to Virgo now. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. I put a spell on you. Oh, wait. I put a spell on you. Not literally a spell, but some of them may feel like they're under your spell, whether they're new or old. I don't know how I would get that. Thank you, Max, for that marvelous introduction. Thank you, Max, for that marvelous introduction. Okay, let's go to Virgo now. All right. I love the Sanderson sisters. All right, here we go. Let's go to Virgo now. Winifred, Mary, and Sarah, the Sandersons, I love them. All right. That was my favorite Halloween movie, one of my favorite Halloween movies growing up. Here we go. Thank you for the 5, Nakia. Thank you so much. All right, Virgo. How does this person feel about you right now? The person on your mind, how do they feel? How does this person feel about Virgo right now? Your wretched little life has all been cursed. Okay, here we go. What in the hell is going on? Moon card. That means they're in the blues. Okay. They're thinking about you more negative than positive. So this is my card of thinking negative thoughts more than positive thoughts. So they're in the blues thinking more negative than positive. Is this a blame energy today? Again, they can't let go. They don't want this to end. This is my card of not wanting something to end. Your person, somebody drinks, or somebody is a bitch, or a drinking whore, or if not, because that can be somewhat drinking or, a lot of water energy. That's what I'm saying. That if not, if you know that's not even possible, I just get an energy of somebody that's like really stuck on this and they're in the blues over it. Scorpio, water sign. It could be a water sign. I'm so upset by the views on this video. All right, why the moon card? Whoa. Who do they think? Do they think Virgo was the player upright reverse if they know themselves to be one? Okay, you have a person here that's probably taken a little bit of accountability. I do feel like there's some secret stalking going on or secret watching, all right? I also get them kind of, oh my God, we got a theme going on. There's a theme today. Making me look like a bad tarot reader, but some of you are in the blues because of what they've done. Like there's a little bit of I don't think this is a cross-watchers read. I feel like there's a little bit of self-awareness in regards to their part in a situation, all right? Why the Six of Cups reversed? They're thinking about you very negatively at the same time, though. Queen of Cups reversed. And Chariot. Somebody that's going to be somebody you're distant from, physically distant from. All right? You have somebody here that's in, like, why is this repeating? It makes me look like a bad terrier. I might have people tune in and go, he's just repeating it for every sign. Yeah, because the fucking shit is repeating. Some of you are Cancer, air sign. Some of you fire with the King of Wands reversed. I do think there's a little bit of them taking accountability. I think they look at the parts I think they look at what they've done. And it may, for some of you, when they look at what they've done, it's a little bit depressing for them. I'm going to say that. I don't think I've really said that storyline a lot. I think that what makes them kind of have negative thoughts, what contributes to it, is them looking at what they've done and realizing like what they may be losing or have lost. Because I asked who they blame, and it says themselves, reversed. Some of you, another thing that makes them mad is how you closed off emotionally as well. I don't think they thought you were going to give up that easily. Here we go. What is this person's future actions? Getting over you. And leaving it alone, but getting over you. This person can't get over you. They will, but it's taken a while. One way they're going to get over it is by realizing that it was a dead end. They'll use the excuse that it was a dead end. That's why they need to get over it. Like, ain't nothing I could have done anyways. There's nothing I could have did anyways. I'm literally reading their thoughts. I couldn't have done anything anyways. Why not just get over it? What was their actions towards you prior to this reading? Judgment reversed. So they already was not wanting to give this another chance in the past, apparently. I don't know if they told you they were done with you, or if they told themselves, like, okay, I'm not repeating this anymore. Some of you, they kind of fell off the map, or they stopped being communicative, or they stopped taking action toward you prior to this read. What was your actions toward them? Thank you. Lovers. And High Priestess reverse. Some of you told them how you felt. If you didn't, you had those feelings, and some of you were more vulnerable than they were. Was you more vulnerable? Yes! Fuck it. When I get done with Pisces, I'm gonna do it for the new people that you're dealing with at the end to kind of get more viewership. We're attention whores on this channel. We like attention. We're sluts, and that's what we do here. All right. So at the end, after Pisces, I'm gonna start over from Aries to Pisces again, and just give you a brief synopsis on the new person's feelings. All right. What's the outcome between these two? No happily ever after, I'll tell you that. You two are going to fuck or something, whether you fuck them or not. I get either their dick down your throat or your dick down their throat if you're a male, or I get them muff diving on you, or you doing a muff dive. You munching more carpet than a fucking dirt devil, all right? Whether they're male or female. At some point, I feel like there's going to be a sex session or makeup sex, or just a sex encounter overall, because it's telling me something about you being a whore with them, or them being a whore towards you. All right, so it may sound ridiculous now. There's something about a sex thing, all right, that would take place eventually. That's your reading. You got somebody here that is really, they're not out of shape, apparently. So we all two. All right. So let's go to Libra now. I want to have sex. I'm just picky. I haven't had an option recently that I want to have full-on sex with, and it's miserable. But I got my, you know what? I got so much attention today. I went to McDonald's to get me a fries, and they said, will you pull over in lane 1? We'll bring it out to you. I said, okay. So the woman comes out, and she comes up to my car, and she hands me my food. She goes, can I take a picture? She said, my brother loves these, and he wants to see, and I'm sure he's going to want to see this. So I said, yeah, take a picture if you want, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe that's all the attention I'm going to get today, which I was fine with. It gets too much fucking attention. Then I go to Starbucks, and then the Starbucks lady starts, is that the Cybertruck? Oh, she said, I bet you're the king of the road. She said, king of the road. And then my neighbor texts me. She goes, okay. She says, we just saw your new Tesla pulling in. And she says, you're like the hero to this little boy in the neighborhood. He saw it, and you're his hero now. I'm like, I was like, God. So you're like, okay, I was only out there on the road for like maybe 30, 40 minutes. And all this attention, it gets way too much attention, way too much. Not that now I'm getting used to it. It's actually it makes you feel good to a degree. But Lord, it gets a lot of attention. Lots. All right. Okay. Let's go to Libra. This person wants to screw you for one, especially if they're new. Let's go to Libra. How does this person feel about you, Libra? How does this person feel about you, Libra? Pure love, pure emotions. Especially, I don't care if this is new or somebody new or old. They want to come towards you. Knights in the tarot are action oriented. They're not like pages where they're just messengers. These are action oriented. So they're going to take some type of loving action. They want to take an emotional. One second. I do get in this. Oh my God! Somebody finally got a good read. And Libra, you're the hot tamale. Hot tamale. Male or female. They're already, okay, I don't care how new or old they are. They're imagining you with them. They've even thought about marriage with you before. You may not believe that, but I just met them at the library earlier. Guess what? All right. They were checking out a book and they were checking you out too. All right. And they already thinking, oh, wait, that's my future wife or husband. What do we do? But I just met them last night. Well, guess what? Whatever you did, it put it on them. Why am I getting Ja Rule in my head? I appreciate the rocks and gifts that you caught me, baby, and that house on the hill when you only think about you. What is that song? I need someone to hold. So baby girl, put it on me. They're all into you. I don't care if they're new, old. This is somebody that's like literally wanting to offer you emotions. They want commitment with you. Now, I do get for some of you, they may be on the fence on what they want to do. This is also a card of a lack of communication. Somebody that's the case. But I'm just telling you, there's somebody here that has this emotions for you. Like they feel like you are commitment material. They want commitment with you. They imagine the traditional commitment with you. Whatever traditional is to you. How will they know who this whore is? High Priestess reverse. They've either told you or you already know. I don't think this is something that you're unaware of. You know their feelings to a degree, whether it's intuitively you know it, whether they've told you, you just know. Now, for some of you, it could have been something that didn't stick around or something that's been kind of, let me see. You may even think that they've been kind of manipulative. What was their actions toward you prior to this read? I get a lot of Taurus energy, Pisces energy, water energy. What was their actions toward you in the past? Okay, so they may have been ignoring their feelings for you in the past. You know, does this person have options? If they don't, they just act indecisive as fuck. They actually were contributing to the, I think that they were ignoring you, and it was at a halt, like prior to this read. It was at a halt because they're ignoring it, or you may have felt ignored by them, or like they were not making a choice. Does that make any sense? Thanks, J.I., for the 1999. All right, what's your actions toward them in the past? Let's see. You felt like, okay, this is somebody, before this read, you felt like it was going in circles and not getting anywhere. So you may have, I don't know if you stopped taking action or you just felt like, okay, this is a waste of time. I'll tell you this, it must not have been too much of a waste of time, because whatever seed you planted, it worked, because they're feeling like they want you in a relationship. They want a commitment with you. I do feel like there's a little bit of indecisiveness on their behalf, but for the most part, they want that with you. So whatever seed you planted, whether you've known them for a while or you just met the bitch, I feel like it's somebody that's already thinking, that could be my future wife or husband. They already think that. They think it. So I mean, it's an age difference or an immaturity difference for some of you, all right? Oh, now we got over 2,000 in the room. Wait, I feel better now. I don't feel like I'm wasting my time. I keep wanting to emphasize that you could have known them for a little or for a lot. It really don't matter. If I just somebody that's really, whatever seed you planted, it worked. And by seed you planted, I mean literally like whatever action you've put toward it, it pretty much has worked. Whether they've made that action or not, whether they've taken action towards you or not, it definitely did its job. All right, what's the outcome for these two? I'm telling you, I don't care how little you've known them or how long you've known them. They're thinking about marriage. They thought about, if not marriage, they've at least thought about you two living together, being together. They've imagined that. Why is the Two of Wands reversed though? Now, sometimes some of you that are indecisive. Now, if this is somebody you know, and I have another story here. If this is somebody you do know, you've known for a bit, I feel like they're indecisive whether to apologize or not and to get back in good standing. If it's not that, they just don't want the drama, but they want the commitment, all right? Whether new or old, what's the outcome between these two? Tower reversed. Why Tower reversed? You know what's going to happen? It may have an issue getting off the ground again because somebody being afraid of going along with it, whether fear of getting hurt or fear of getting hurt again. I don't know if this is new or old. All I know is there's somebody here that wants you, all right? That's all I can pretty much guarantee you, that this person does want you, all right? They do want you. All right, so let's go to Scorpio. All right, let's go to Scorpio. How does this person feel about Scorpio? You're funny. Whoever wrote that, let's see. Claire, you're funny. How does this person feel about the person on Scorpio's mind? How does this person feel? Thanks, Jasmine Michelle. How does the person on Scorpio's mind, how do they feel? They're wanting to get away from you because you're toxic, and they want to keep their options open. Whether you feel you're toxic or not, they're just feeling like this was toxic for them. And right now they're just wanting to keep their options open, and like, because this makes them really unhappy. Like, what was your actions toward them in the past? Two of Cups. So what was their actions towards you? They're immature as fuck, for one. Some of them, they're the one that stopped speaking to you, or let's see, why the Page of Wands reversed in the book, or They were all about drama. What? Here we go again. It's that blamey shit again. Okay, their actions towards you in the past were they would literally stop engaging with you to make you mad. And if you ask me, that causes drama. So they're all about drama, but and toxicity, but they're the ones that wants to back away from this because it's toxic. Some of you are Capricorn, Leo. They're wanting to keep their options open and back away from this, but they're the ones that were toxic. You were offering them love in the past, or you at least were bringing loving energy toward them. Why the Two of Cups was your energy? Like you were wanting to offer them everything. Look, Two of Cups, like you really felt a strong bond with them. Or you got in return with somebody who would play these games of like they would stop talking or not respond to you or whatever the case may be, and they knew that would cause drama. They were just dramatic. They either had options. What's this person's future actions, if any, towards Scorpio in the future? Yeah, they're not even trying to get it off the ground in the future. I don't get much from them. Some of you at some point, they're going to try to connect with someone in hopes that you see it to make you mad, jealous. If they end up with somebody in the future, just know that you were an inspiration for that, which sucks for the ones they end up with because they're just doing it out of spite. At some point, I get them either faking it like they're with something online or hell, however way you would find out about it, they'll do it in spite of you. Like a revenge connection, or like they want you to see it. They hope that you see what they're doing. Thanks, Subaki, for the 5. Thanks as always. Thank you. I don't get them doing much, though. That's up towards you, all right? How does this person feel about Scorpio? Thanks for the 10, Olga Rojas. Thank you. 3 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. It could be a triangle or other people in this situation. I'm just going to say that. But I feel like for some of you, I would be careful dealing with them again because they could try to, in a childish way, come toward you and connect and just like try to drop you again. They may want to get back at you for like this person kind of seems, I don't like to use that N word. Oh, that doesn't sound right. Narcissist. That does not sound right. I was like, because I was like, okay, I had to catch myself. I don't like to use the N word, narcissism. But some of you that I'd be careful connecting with them again because there could be a point where they do it, but it's not an intent to connect. Like they may come toward you like that, but it's just to rub things in, or to be childish. I'd be careful with them. And I even get at some point, if they end up in a connection or if it's known, like just know you were inspiration for that. They would want you to see that, them being with somebody else. I don't know why I get this for this read. What's the outcome for these two? You have got to be freaking kidding me. Somebody may have children. If not, I just get childish energy from this. Oh my God. Why is your outcome with them a relationship? Maybe that's why I felt the need to say, be careful dealing with it again. Because I didn't even pull the outcome, and now the outcome is saying, before I said that, I didn't even pull the outcome. That means that at some point this person would try to offer you something, but I say, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it with them. But then I feel like there's also a sneaky vibe to this person. I don't trust them. They could try to offer you something at some point. I don't trust the motherfucker or the bitch. I don't trust that hoe. So I'm saying, look at this silly straw that was given to me. I would never sport nothing like that normally. But you want a reusable straw? I said, sure. So at some point, this person may try to offer you a relationship. I say beware of their intentions, all right? I feel like that is a big game playing. They don't take accountability. I get a very fake, phony vibe from this person, all right? I could be wrong, but that's what I get. Let's go to Sagittarius. Thanks so much for the 10, Olga Rojas. Thank you. Thanks, Nakia Dorston. Thank you. I had a little bit too much. So maybe this person drinks a lot, or you do. I don't know. Okay. Stick around. I'm going to do the individual new people. I'm going to pull 2 or 3 cards per spread. For Sagittarius. Okay, here we go. For Sagittarius. How does this person feel about Sagittarius? Mad. What is this? Folks, there's a repetitive energy. Oh my God. They fucking love you. I don't know why they act like this. Queen of Cups upright, Knight of Cups upright, but then Queen of Wands reversed. Let's hope it's not more than just you and this person in this situation, or they have multiple personalities. I don't know. Why are they the Queen of Wands reversed? Why is this person the Queen of Wands reversed? Some of you are kind of pissed they had to, either they're pissed because you dropped them, or they're pissed because they have to drop this. They feel so much emotions for you, it's not even funny. Like, I feel like this person wants to offer you love. I feel like they have an intent to offer you love, to share their emotions, to open up to you emotionally, a water sign or a fire sign you dealt with or dealing with. All right? Why is the Knight of Cups here? They want to fuck you too. Ace of Wands. They want to like screw you in and have love with you. They think about you sexually. Some of them are indecisive whether to offer their love. All right? Some of them are indecisive whether to offer you love. They want to straight lick your coochie or straight lick your dick. I just got that in my head. Sorry. I'm a little perverted, all right? I literally get somebody that wants to straight lick your coochie or straight lick your dick. You know what's funny about them? They have a hard time understanding if they just have a sexual feeling for you or emotional. When really, in reality, they have both sexual and emotional feelings for you. But sometimes the sex overtakes their emotions, but then they have these big emotions too. They're all over the place. I don't know if you're dealing with this person or not. One thing, if you drop them or if they've dropped you, they're mad about that. So some of them are mad at themselves for dropping it or like dropping the ball, or they're mad because you dropped them. I'm not really sure who dropped who. It doesn't tell me. I just get something about being mad because something was dropped. All right? Or they feel like you're dropping it or something like that. Here we go. What was their actions toward you in the past? King of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. Ooh, they were really stressed about you in the past. So they were trying to focus on their work and stuff, but you were taking their mind off other things and they were so focused on you. Like they put you as main focus in their mind, whether you know that or not. What was your actions toward them? You're not going to like this, but I'm going to say it anyways. You're not very fond of them either. And well, at least in the past, you were not. I get for some of you, you were. One thing you didn't like, Sagittarius, you didn't feel like you could control them. You got really impatient, didn't you? Yes! Some of you were not being very stable toward them in the past. I'm gonna keep it real. I know you don't like that. I know you don't like that. I know you don't like me telling the truth. I know y'all think that y'all are angels and goddesses and gods. Some of you were not bringing a very stable version of yourself because you seemed a bit like you wanted to control the situation. Woo! Somebody picked up on you. They may have felt like you were trying to control them to a degree. I know you want to admit to that, but that's what I kind of feel like you were doing. What's the outcome? Some of you stressed them out because they thought that you were very fickle yourself. What's the outcome? Magician reversed and Justice. At some point, I do get like this working out or this getting more balanced. All right, at some point. I don't feel like it's nowhere near over, to be honest with you. All right, but this person definitely has a lot of emotions for you and sexual thoughts and feelings about you. All right. I do get a little bit of indecision whether they should offer that or not, but they want that with you, whether they offer it or not, or if they've already offered it, just know they, whatever. Some of you, if they've already offered it, they didn't mean what they said, but I don't know how to really interpret that, but I do get it working out. Let's go to Capricorn now. I do read the comments. Thank you very much. Who says you can't go back? There's only all around the world, and as a matter of fact, there's only one place left I wanna go. Who says you can't go home? Somebody may go home to your hometown, or somebody may move to their hometown, or a person you're focused on will. Who says you can't go back? Been all around the world, and as a matter of fact, there's only one place left I wanna go. I don't know why I'm getting that in my head. Some of you may visit your hometown, something like that. Who gives a fuck? Let's go to Capricorn now. Bon Jovi, that's right. You're funny, Carly Ann. Capricorn, how's your person feel about you? Let's see. Unsuccessful. They feel like they're not getting attention from you, or unsuccessful. Some of them don't feel like you're giving them attention. The World card. They may feel like it's over and done and feels like a big fat ass failure. All right? About a 6 of Wands reversed. They feel like a failure. So apparently they didn't achieve their goal with you, apparently. Thank you, Laura. They try to ignore that they failed with you, but it's a hard thing for them to ignore. It's also a hard pill for them to swallow. They feel like they're failing or not getting attention from you. What did you do toward them to make them feel this way? Or what was, let's see, Ace of Swords. Some of you, I don't know if you told them off or, 1 second. Give me 1 second. If you didn't tell them off, you definitely were. Somebody feel like you dropped the situation. Some of you are like your inaction, it bothers them. Like they feel like they failed. Some of you, they feel like you love bombed them, or that you, if not, they definitely feel like they have the truth that they failed. Somehow they failed. They feel like a failure. They feel like a failure. And I feel like for some of you, I don't know if you told them you were done, or more so you just kind of, your behavior screamed, I'm done, and that bothers them. They feel like they failed. They didn't get to where they wanted to with you. How will they know this is? How will they know this is? Queen of Cups could be a water sign. They don't have to be. Temperance reverse. Some of you are Sagittarius. 2 cards wanted to come out. You were very on and off with them. This is either somebody you were on and off with, or you had a false start with. Did you have a false start, or were you on and off? I don't know. They feel like it's over and that they failed. And they feel like giving up. They feel like giving up with the 9 of Wands reversed. Why the 9 of Wands reversed? They do keep their tabs. They hope you keep tabs on them as well, but they keep their tabs. Don't think them not doing nothing means they're not keeping tabs. They actually probably keep more tabs on you now than anything. All right? What a World card. 10 of Cups. They felt like you were there happily ever after, and they're afraid that's over, or that there's no possibility of that anymore. What is this person's future actions toward Capricorn, if any? Wow, they're going to try to reconnect with you. They're going to try to keep this going or reconnect. They feel like I'm going to say this for the record. I feel like this person, they may try to avoid the connection. Some of you, fear will overtake them and they'll avoid it because they're afraid of disappointment. But I think, honestly, for some of you, they're going to try to reconnect with you in the future. Now, some of you, this person has a sneakiness to them that you're not very fond of, or you may feel like they're not to be trusted. But their future actions is trying to get back with you or to be back where you two were at its peak. They want that again. What was their actions towards you in the past? What was this person's? Thanks, No BS Tarot. Thank you. Eight of Swords reverse and High Priestess. Some of this person was just giving you silent treatment like a motherfucker. They wasn't expressing anything. You may have felt like they were pulling back or not expressing anything. Some of you felt like they were giving you silent treatment or just being silent. So you may have felt the lack of vulnerability from them or silence. You may have felt like they were purposely leaving you in the dark or basically being silent toward you. Watch out from the bitch from New York, or you're going to meet a bitch from New York or the northern areas of wherever you live, where the northern whores are. What's the outcome between these two? High Priestess reverse. The truth coming out. What truth? The truth. About another person? Some of you, you'll find out what was going on all along or about another person. Or some of you, them telling you what they really want. Somebody revealing they want forgiveness. But I'm also getting some of you could go in another direction where they tell you about somebody else or something's revealed about something else or somebody else. I get two different stories that I get. Some of you, it's this as simple as they reveal they want forgiveness or something like that. Then I get another, you know what I'm saying, story where it's like it could be revealed about something else or somebody else, something else. So what that means, I don't know. All right. Let's go to Aquarius now. Keep in mind at the end, we're going to go over the new people in your life. We're going to go from Aries to Pisces, so don't leave yet. I'm about to sit wait 1 second. I'm about to sit on my couch. My butt hurts from sitting in this damn thing. I'm just going to just unplug this. Oh. Okay. I just want your sex. Take a bite of my. Look at all that mess in there. Oh, I got a mess. I got to clean this damn house. Okay. My kitchen's all a mess. 1 second. Okay. Let's see. I had to sit on the couch. Now I feel a lot better. Okay. How does this person feel about Aquarius? How does this person feel about Aquarius? Thank you. How does this person feel about Aquarius? How does this person feel about Aquarius? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you hear me? You should be able to hear me good. Shut the fuck up, Ariella, and get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit, hoe. Okay. How does this person feel about Aquarius? This person on their mind, how do they feel about Aquarius? How are you not able to hear me? Here we go. Let's see. I don't know if that might sound far away. What about now? Can you hear me now? Okay. You can see my mess in there, but that's okay. Because I'm going through stuff and like organizing. All right. Can you hear me now? Okay. How does this person feel about Aquarius? 5 of Pentacles reversed. They want to be around you. So somebody that's missing you that wants to be around you. All right. Thanks for the 10, Laura. Thank you. They want messages. They want to come around. They want messages. They want to communicate. They want to be more open. All right. 7 of Wands reversed. They want to let their guard down. They want to be more open. Somebody they want you to let your guard down a little bit more, but they want openness. All right. Whether it's, let's see. Thank you. They can't stop thinking about you and they want to be around you. Whoever this is wants to be around you. They want to be around you. They want to be around you. I'll just yell the whole reading. They want to clear the air. They don't want the drama. They want to be around you. That's all it's talking about. How will they know who this is that wants to be around them? Queen of Cups could be a water sign. Somebody your age or a little bit older, possibly. If not, just somebody that they have a lot of emotions for you. They miss you. They want to be around you. All right. They miss talking to you. They miss speaking to you. 9 of Cups and 2 of Cups reversed. What was their actions toward you in the past? Some of this person showed a lot of fickleness, or let's see. Some of they were you felt like they were on the fence about you. You may have felt like they were on the fence about you. I think to a degree you knew they wanted you in a certain way. You just felt like you would have loved to have seen more action. All right. How do you feel about this person? Or sorry, what was your actions toward them in the past? Ooh, you've been back and forth with them for a while, or you've been going back and forth with them. I feel like that's somebody you already know who it is. You know, you already go back and forth with them. You already know you go back and forth with them. You may have already had breaks with them and then it would pick back up, or some of you that's predicting breaks and pick back up. All right. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking to me. What's the outcome for these two? Not all of y'all. That was one person I was channeling, or not channeling. There's one person. You may actually get to a point where you just close off from this and get over it naturally. Some of this person may have lost you and what you could have brought with them, or what you could have had with them. Or you lost them because whatever the case may be. Why am I getting you ultimately close off and just get over it? Why am I getting that? Like, I feel like some of you may not revisit this. Is that to say you never will? Probably you will, because you have free will at the end of the day. But I get for some of you, like, you just naturally getting over this or losing total interest in it. I get it not being something that you really put a lot of bearing on at some point. But I do get an energy of them wanting to be around you, talk to you, come around to you. 5 of Pentacles reversed, Page of Pentacles upright, 7 of Wands reversed. They want to be more open, or they want more openness between you two. And the outcome says, I feel like for some of you, you'll get over them. What's this person's future actions? I forgot that. Let's see. Why am I getting them try to be more open with you at some point? Were they being open before, or were they being closed off? That's the question. Some of you at some point, they did seem to be offering you something stable, but it still fell through, or they have that intention to offer you something stable. Just know this is somebody that really wants to speak to you, come around to you, talk to you. They want more openness. They want to be more open. Somebody want to be more open, or they want more openness from you. It could go either way. If it's a cross watcher, that is. This is somebody that definitely. No, I'm not going to hire housekeepers anytime soon, Barbara. I should though. This house is hard to keep clean. It's too big. I don't know what I was thinking. I always wanted a big house, but I'm like, damn, I don't want the big chores that come along with it. So let's go to Pisces now. Thanks for the 10, Laura Liberty. Thank you so much. Thank you, Velvet. I love the high ceilings. Those ceilings are so high. I've always loved that about the house. Okay. And the backyard and the movie theater. I love the movie theater. Like that movie theater is like a conversation starter. All right, here we go. And I'm so spoiled by my movie theater here that, like, I can't even watch TV or movies on a normal TV because I'm so used to the big giant theater screen and the projectors 4K and the surround sound. I love the surround sound in there. Like, I've had people sitting there go, God, you can hear every little thing. I'm like, I know. That's why I can't watch a movie on a normal TV anymore. Anytime a movie comes out, I got to watch it in the theater. I'm like, okay, I can't watch it upstairs or in my other room. I got to watch it in the theater. All right, here we go. All right. Pisces, how does your person feel about you? At some point, I'm looking for a personal assistant, Callie, but we'll see, because I got social anxiety. I think I'd have too much anxiety having a personal assistant because I know I got to talk to them. And I'd have a problem with them coming every morning at a certain time, and they're going, so what do we do today? I'm like, will you pick me up a coffee and bring it back? Because I freeze up in front of people, so I don't even know if I could have a personal assistant because my social anxiety. I'd love a female personal assistant. I don't know if I can deal with a male one because I can't stand male energy, right? So it'd definitely be a woman. So here we go. I can't stand the male species. All right, they get on my fucking nerves. All right, here we go. It kills me when women say, I only like having male friends. Your male friends want to screw you, more than likely, all right? Or people that say, oh, I only like this. Well, no. My thing is, no. What do you get out? Look, I always joke, but this is so true, and you know it's true. You know, when you have male friends, you can say to your male friend, you can say, you know, I woke up this morning and my lung stopped working. Man up, dude. I'm sure it'll work again, dude. Your lungs stopped working. Yeah, I can't breathe. You don't go to the hospital, dude. That's for pussies. Well, man up, dude. Man up, dude. I can say my eyeball just popped out of a socket and now I don't have an eyeball there. See, man up, dude. Man up, dude. Man up, dude. But see, with a woman friend, you tell the same scenarios too, and this is what a woman would do. I can say, hey, woman friend, my lung just stopped working and I can't breathe. Oh my God, let me go get the car ready. I'll turn the air conditioning on. We'll climate the car before we put in there. We're gonna go to the doctor about this. When did you start having these problems? When? I'll be like, oh, this morning. Oh my God, why didn't you tell me? I would have so been over here. It's a whole different experience. I'll sit at the hospital with you. I'll sit in your room with you. All right. I'll call my friends and cancel everything right now. See, it's a whole different experience. And so that's why I've never liked male friends. I don't want any male friends. I've never been a fan of male friends. And why people like being friends with men, I don't get it. All right. Okay. Okay, here we go. Like if you call your female friend up, you go, look, I got broke up with this morning. They'll go, oh my God, like how did it happen? How did it happen? How? Who said what? What color shirts were you wearing at the time? What's your pant size? Throw that in there too. They want all the details. Was your hair brushed at the time? Yeah. What? Did you take a bath before you had this argument? Yeah, I did. It's a whole different experience. You think I'm just exaggerating? Women want to know everything. You see what I'm saying? But you call a male friend up, man up, dude. It's like a totally different experience. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's go to Pisces now. Pisces starts at 1 hour, 32 minutes. Actually, 1 hour, 33 minutes and 5 seconds. There you go. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Pisces, how does this person feel about you, Pisces? How does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about you? All right, here we go. There we go again. Repetitive themes. Lovers reversed. It came out. It keeps coming out. It came out for the first 3 reads in the same position, same location. They feel like it's unstable. They are holding back now. They choose to hold back, and they feel like you two have lost that connection, or the connection's lost. All right? Why's the lovers reversed? They feel like it's like done. Why the 4 of Pentacles? You know, in a strange way, they could be focused on their money right now or saving their money. All right? You know what I feel? I feel like they still feel a sense of possessiveness over this despite its fallout or its disconnect that it's had. I would even say for some of you, they still feel like you're theirs to a degree. There's a bit of possessiveness they have over the situation, and they still, some of them, they want commitment, but they're holding back that urge to come forward and commit or to be committal, if that makes any sense. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, which is that's kind of like the opposite of each other. Why the 4 of Wands reversed? Okay, I got 2 stories. Can I give you 2 stories? First story I get is they're trying not to stress over you two's unstable connection. That's the first story. But they still feel possessive. The second story I get is, if this is possibly for you 1 or 2 in my comments where you two had talks of living together, they're glad it didn't work out because they were having reservations about that anyways. All right, so I got 2 stories. But I mostly get the first story is where it's going to hit you all the most. They're trying not to think about the situation. They're trying not to be stressed about it, but they still feel it. So like I said, I gave you 2 different stories. I don't know why I was getting that second weird story. All right. Let's see. What's their actions toward you in the future? Not healing. They're not doing shit, but not healing at the same time. Look, not even getting it off the ground. What was their actions toward you prior to this read? Judgment. This person was really up your ass in the past. Some of you, they've been wanting a second chance. I don't know if they ever asked you for one, or if if in the past you've already given this a chance before, like you've given another chance or something like that. What was your actions toward them in the past? So you closed off. Because you didn't want the toxicity anymore. You closed off because you didn't want the toxicity anymore. Some of you, either they were asking you for another chance in the past, or they're going to offer you another chance at some point. What's the outcome between these 2? No wish happening. I'm telling you, it's not 5 of Pentacles reverse. I would even say, will it come around? Will it pop back up or whatever? Yeah. I just don't feel like it'll last long. I feel like this is something that will start fast and end fast. Some of you, it's already had a start fast, end fast energy, or it will start fast and end fast. How did this person feel about you in the past? I'm just curious. Unhappy with what? The drama. The drama. They still saw growth with it, though, and they thought it was possible. Some of you, if they ever apologize to you, they regret that because they didn't work when they did it. If it's not that, they just don't want to keep this back and forth going. I got a bunch of different stories popping up in my head. I feel like this reading is trying to target a lot of y'all at the same time. that have different variations of this story going on. Because I keep wanting to say all these random little tidbits. What's the outcome between these two? Six of Cups reversed, and Two of Swords reversed, and Seven of Pentacles. You know what's so funny is I get in the back of your mind, you still waiting or wondering what they're going to do next, but thinking very negatively of them at the same time. I get more waiting than action. Yep, that's her father. You're funny. How does this person feel right now? I don't know why I'm going to keep asking. They just, they don't see much communication or action happening, but they kind of hope it turns around and you two start speaking more or speaking period. For some of you, all right? What I feel. Some of you, they're just they assume you're going to be speaking to them or that you two will be speaking at some point, even though there's a lack of speaking. All right? Anything else? And then we're going to go to the new people. Okay. They are holding back and focusing on their work right now or their money things going on, all right? Is what I feel. That's what I feel. So you got a person here that's kind of like all over the place emotionally about you, basically. So let's go to the new person now. Every time. All right. Quick little overview. We're going to go through each sign individually, but very fast. All right. Give me 3 cards for Aries and this new person. Let the first card be the zodiac sign I'm reading for's energy. Second card is the person they're focused on energy and the outcome. So what about Aries person? Let's see. Aries energy toward them. You're keeping silence toward this person. This person feels unfinished. Y'all two are already having problems and they feel unfinished business, but you're keeping your silence. What's the outcome? You sticking to yourself, or you not trying to focus on this? All right, White Emperor reverse, and we're going to go, okay, you're going to be single from this. I don't get you sticking with this new person. It's not telling me why. It's just saying you may go silent on them or purposely be silent while the world reversed. And they're going to act like they're happy, but they're not about the situation, all right, is what I feel. What about Taurus? The new person that Taurus is dealing with. And 3 cards. Well, how's that going to go? How's that going to play out between these two bitches? Hey, Melba. All right. Your energy toward them, 8 of Swords. Some of you are not very sure about this new person, or you're not very sure about something. 6 of Pentacles. They want to give to this. They want more of an exchange. Some of you may not be sure to go along with it with them, but they want to have an equal give and take with you. Outcome is I get you really growing to really have emotions for them and them having emotions for you. But right now it says you may be unsure what 8 of Swords, whether you have trust problems. Some of you are unsure to offer your emotions to this new person, but they want to give to this, and I feel like you're going to eventually catch more emotions, and so will they. All right? What about Gemini? Thanks for that, Nakia Dorston. Thank you so much. What about Gemini? Give me 3 cards for the same spread that I did for Aries and Taurus. Thank you, Shara, for sharing that. All right, you're not offering them any emotions, Gemini. You may not even be speaking to this new person, or you're not responding, or not really speaking, whatever the case may be. They're not offering anything commitment anyways. This person may have money issues or problems with their own life. Some of you are going to pull back because you're going to feel like they got too much going on, or like they're just not offering what you want. Outcome is you getting bored and disinterested. You won't stay interested in them for long. Some of you have already lost your interest, so I'm getting you losing your interest. Plus, they're not offering anything commitment. They may have problems going on in their life that has nothing to do with you, whether it's money problems or they just have commitment issues. They have issues committing. Let's go to Cancer, and I get you getting bored anyways with them. Cancer, what about you and your new person? What about Cancer and their new person? You're going to meet somebody from London or a European bitch. All right. Let's see. 9 of Cups. Some of you are okay being alone. I get you having a sexual encounter with this new person. If you already have, it looks good. If you haven't, you may. I get a lot of y'all wanting to be alone. Some of you found happiness within yourself, or you will, and you'll go, do I even need a relationship? Some of you, it's because secretly you're still hung up on somebody and nobody can mount up to that person, or amount up to that person. But some of y'all don't get any type of breakthrough with this new person. I feel like it'll go on a break soon. I get at most sex, if that's the case. All right. Some of you, not that at all. Y'all just gonna kind of get it fizzling out. I'm gonna be real. Why? You're gonna have somebody else come back other than this new person. You're gonna have somebody else come back. It's another person. All right. So that's what I get. Let's go to Leo. All right, here we go. What about Leo? What about Leo? 3 cards for Leo in this person. First card is Leo. Second card is the person they're focused on. You're very unhappy with your, let's see. Okay, they're just like an in and out playboy, playgirl. If you have sex with them, it won't last long after that. Or some of you, I get sex at most. It's kind of similar to what I just said for Virgo. Oh, not Virgo, Cancer. There won't be commitment with this. It's just going to offer you an orgasm. If you want that, great. If not, move on. All right, Hierophant reverse outcome. Knight of Wands reverse. This person's not ready for a relationship. I get playboy, playgirl energy. All right, Leo. You'll begin to realize that if you already haven't. All right. Okay, let's go to Virgo. Give me a 3-card spread for Virgo. A new person for Virgo. Some of you are Sagittarius. Is that significance? If not, let's see. 3 of Cups is you. That's the dating energy. You'll have a good time with them in the future. I feel like you'll have an issue that slowly will be, y'all will kind of overcome that issue. I don't know what the issue is. It's not telling me. You will grow bored of this one. This is just a fling. You'll grow bored. Or it could even be rejected. Hopefully not. Why the 5 of Swords reversed for this individual? They're bitter. Is it bitter towards you? Upright. Something else reversed. You. Why are they bitter about Virgo? Moon. And they feel like you drain them emotionally. So this person that you're dating or that you want to date, whatever the case may be, feels like you're a drain on them emotionally. What are you doing? They feel like you're very fickle. So they're already feeling fickleness from you. Somebody it's because you're bored of them, or you're going to get bored of them, or they get bored of you. Something about being bored, all right, is what I feel. So some of you are bitter because they feel like you're draining them emotionally and you're fickle, all right? Let's go to Libra. Let's go to Libra. What about Libra? Libra in 3 cards, please. You're going to get really attached to this one, but some of you are still attached to somebody else other than this new person. If not, I get you being strongly attached to them in the future. There's going to be this like equal give and take you two have. I kind of get things going kind of slower, but then eventually there's more give and take between you two. I get you developing a lot of emotions for them too. What about let's see. They're going to keep their emotions like kind of secretive. I think they're still thinking about a previous breakup, and that may still be in their energy. But at some point, I get them giving more to this. All right, is what I feel. All right, let's go to Scorpio. Like I said, these are very brief and to the point. Okay, how does this person feel about? Okay, no, sorry. Your energy, their energy, and the outcome for Scorpio's new person. Okay. 7 of Cups reverse. They have a lot of a passion. They're really sexually into you. I don't know if you did the deed with them or not yet, but they're really into you sexually. You already know that. You're already feeling like you want this person. What is 7 of Cups reverse? You're ready for them. You're ready for them. You already got your mind made. Some of you are like have dropped options for them, or only option you see is them. That's basically what it's telling me. All right. What a queen. They're very into you. They're very into you. This person may be unstable or have issues with their home or job or instability. Some of you money instability. Why is the outcome strength reversed? But they're really into you. What will happen that makes it not be that? Some of you, somebody's work will take front and center, or it may be ready to start and stop, but there's passion there now. I even get a sexual encounter. I don't know why I keep getting sex messages. But it's like right now you're both like really into each other a lot. The blockage could be somebody being too busy for the connection or too into their work or their money or building something up or something like that. I don't know what that's trying to say. I'll just leave you with that. All right. What about somebody's a fire sign or any sign, but they're really into you? Sagittarius. How does this person? Okay. First card is Sagittarius. Second card is the person they're focused on and the outcome. Queen of Swords, you're a bitch. So are they. I don't get this last thing. You're going to get tired of their fickle ways. Why the Queen of Wands reversed? They're not even going to offer anything to you. You're going to cut this bitch out quick, this new person. I don't get them sticking for long. You won't let them stick for long. You also have another situation coming back from the past as well, is what I feel prior to this person. You may give this new person another chance, or you're going to still try to continue it, but they're going to show how inconsistent they are. A fire sign, air, water. I don't get it lasting. They'll come to a halt. I feel like they're too inconsistent. Could be a little bit bitter or carry a chip on their shoulder from things before you or something like that as well. Capricorn, they can even take stuff out on you that has nothing to do with you. They just got a problem. They have a chip on their shoulder or something like that. Let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn. All right, what's the energy between you and this person, and what's the outcome? Five of Cups reversed. New person, Hermit. Y'all are, okay, you'll get over this one quick, but let's see. Why the Five of Cups reversed? Honestly, I don't get you sticking with this one. Maybe there's distance between you two. I don't get you sticking with them. By the Hermit card. You know what's so funny? They're going to withdraw. They're going to act withdrawn at first, but they got more emotion. They're going to have more emotion they're letting on. You're going to get tired of trying to figure them out on what they want. Why the Six of Swords, the outcome? You'll avoid this one and move on from that. But what will be the challenge in two cards? Six of Wands. You're also going to get tired of them wanting attention or just trying to, you're going to feel like they're just sticking around because they want attention. But they're going to have more emotion than they're letting on, but they're going to act like the attention whore. You're going to get tired of that. All right? Let's go to Aquarius. Please press the like button. Press the like button. Give me the thumbs up. Aquarius, how does this person feel about you? Sorry. First card, Aquarius, I keep wanting to say how they feel. Well, I'm going to say how they feel, but I'm doing a certain format today, certain spread. How does this person feel about Aquarius? No. First card, Aquarius. Second card, the person they're focused on and the outcome. They're not emotionally available. You're going to see that. You're going to feel like you've already pulled out all your tricks and nothing's working on them because they won't open up emotionally, this new person. It could be because I keep getting the same. Some of you are focused on people that are focused on other things. They're still getting over other shit. Their person's getting over something that hurt them. Why the strength reversed? You will eventually let this go and just throw your hands up and let this be a loss. Because I feel like they're not ready for you. Like, I feel like you're also going to feel like you've already pulled out all your bag of tricks and nothing's working with them. All right? Let's go to Pisces now. All right. How does this person feel about Pisces? No, first card is Pisces. Second card is the person they're focused on and the outcome. Five of Cups reversed. They're really into you. They see growth and expansion with you. Some of you, they've already possibly seen that you're the mother or father of their kids or a potential stepmother or stepfather. For some of you, if not, they just see growth and expansion, whether kids are in the situation or not, all right? It's going to be one-sided. One-sided from the new person, upright, reverse from you. You're not over somebody else fully like you think that you are. Or you're just not over feeling disappointed in love. You may fuck up this new person. I'm going to be real with you. It's kind of blaming you. why am I getting a new person more into you than you are to them? And then you're coming up as somebody who's getting over something. So I don't know if you're getting over someone in particular, or if you're just getting over the disappointment you've experienced and you're afraid of new. All right, something like that. Either way, it says the outcome is a lack of equal give and take, and it's saying that you won't give to it as much. I'm gonna say that for some of you, you'll be single from this or independent from this, but I also get some of you, this person being more into you eventually than you into them. All right, that's what I'm gonna say. Some of you may not have the interest that they have in you down the line, or it'll fizzle out or something like that. With that being said, you all have a good one. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Bye, y'all.